Hello and welcome to Season 4 of The Journey with Kirsty and Simon, a journey that really has only just begun. It's a podcast that gives us the opportunity to bump our gums and talk about our life and how we go about running our mountain B&B, always in our own fun, unique and irreverent way. Thank you for joining us and welcome on board. Okay. What are you doing?
I'm just organising an event. Are you recording?
Yeah.
What am I doing? I'm just organising an event that's just come to me. I'm busting with ideas. I've got my diary. It's one of them days.
You've been on at me to record this for ages and now we're here.
I know, but now I'm very excited because I've got my diary for 2023, which means massive, massive intentions and manifestations are on the go.
Well, welcome everyone to Season 4. Season 4.
Season 4. Hola todos familias. See? Gone fluent in Spanish just over a few short weeks. We're doing a few things different. Sorry, I will do that in a minute. I'm very excited with that.
I know, but everyone will see you doing that.
It's okay.
Because that's one of the changes.
It's one of the changes is that we said about with this season.
Probably be a bit more relaxed about. You don't need to eat the microphone. It's not quite.
I am not eating the microphone, as is proved on a la camera. Rio. What's camera in Spanish?
Camera.
Boring. We're it's Christmas week for us. You're going to be hearing this in January. So and that's another change that we're doing. Season 4. Still just us bumping our gums.
What was that change?
We're bumping our gums a bit deeper,
We're recording
though.
them in advance. What, we're recording them a bit in advance?
We're recording them in advance because... Why? Because we've just got a little bit busy. It's all come to fruition, hasn't it? The last 3 years is all for this moment. Not. We've just jumped fully on board the roller coaster this year. We're locked in the seats. We're on the roller coaster, aren't we, lover? We're on it. I've gone on it. I don't even like roller coasters. I'm sat in the seat, front seat as well. Where would you sit on a roller coaster? Front or back seat?
Very front.
Very front.
Given the choice.
I would sit on the front seat. Well, I wouldn't. I'd never sit on any frigging seat because you'd never get me on a roller coaster. But that's not the point. This is just one of them analogies. Analogies are not...
yeah, an analogy.
Analogy. Oh, big words and everything. Change person. It's my analogy for 2023. I'm on the roller coaster. Bring it on. Press go.
Haven't we been on the roller coaster, though?
Yeah, but I didn't like it. I'm going to enjoy this ride.
Oh, I see. So now you're on a roller coaster you want to be on?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Loving it. Ooh, put your hands in the air. It goes faster like that.
Scream if you want to go faster.
No, not that way. No, I'm talking King Julian from Madagascar. Bring me my balls on a silver platter, King Julian. Put your hands in the air. It's much more fun like that.
You started off so well and then...
I didn't swear, did I?
No, it was just the accent. I didn't quite know what part of the world you were going for.
I didn't have an accent.
So anyway, yeah, so we're changing things around a bit, aren't we? What's the other change?
Explain what we're doing.
What's the other change?
Explain. You explain it.
Am I explaining?
Mr. Best.
So what we've done in the past is we've talked about what has been going on and related everything that we do to what has been going on, and this is going to be a little bit more now about how it
goes on.
Yeah, how we work, what kind of how we do things, a little bit more about all about us, and
not all about us, just a little bit more about what makes us tick. We keep that to ourselves because, as I famously said, I won't bash anyone with sage. However, if you ask me how I tick, I'll batter you with it. I love it. I love spirituality. It's what makes us go. We're into it, aren't we? We're into manifesting. We're into the law of attraction. We're into spirituality and the universe and all that goes with it. So if you don't like any of that stuff, please turn off now. That's fine.
It doesn't bother us.
It doesn't bother us in the nicest way.
If you want to hear about how things work with us and how we come to decisions and how we make decisions and how we live our life and how that corresponds to us running our beautiful guest house and other such things as we're going to be doing this year, then stay tuned in. So it's the journey still. It's always the journey.
It's still the journey.
Simon, but it's mindfulness, manifestation and mental health.
And mental health, because and how we deal with that. Because I am very, very prouder than any prouder anything. So one of the big things with this year, which I've discussed with you loads, because you're the most important, you're one of my 5, but you're the number 1 of my 5.
Do you really want to broadcast that out there?
What?
You know, do your children listen? We've said this before.
Yeah, I know.
Need to know that?
You're my favourite.
Oh.
Shh. Don't tell them.
No. I won't if you don't.
So, and Simon's he's battled. I'm not going to say he's suffered.
What?
You battled.
Oh, battled. I wonder
you haven't suffered. I don't like that word. You've suffered with depression. That is a weak way of saying it. I don't like it.
Well, we're not sure now, are we, if it was true depression in the sense
that
it was depression brought on by anxiety, we feel, after some visits to doctors and things like that.
Yeah. So I'm really proud that Simon's willing to share that with you, because do you know what? If there's one person out there that this will help, then it's worth doing.
Absolutely.
And I truly believe that, because people that are close to us have known how difficult it's been, how hard it's been, and how we've got through it. Would be fair.
Yeah, I agree.
And it's not me pushing Si, it's Si's willing to share it, and I just think he's the nuts for doing that.
Thanks very much.
You're welcome, lover. You're welcome. That's why I married you.
You're
not because of that. So we go into this year. Excuse me.
You're all right.
Oh, you do that once more. Remember, one strike and you're out.
I'm teasing you.
Good.
Could I have a laugh?
We laugh about the most stupid things, actually.
I'm trying to remember what it was you said this morning. You've remembered it, have you?
No, I haven't. I just remembered.
Laughing at the thought of it.
Yeah, I was laughing at the thought of us laughing. It's good to laugh.
Oh, it was the 5 people in a room, wasn't it?
5 people in a room. Well, 4.5 people in the room, and I said I wanted the middle half of someone. Which made complete sense to me.
It was a scientific experiment along rather dubious lines, and
it was just getting a conclusion. And I was saying, if you put 5 people in a room, well, that's not, is it? That never happens. 5 people don't all agree. So I was saying, for the experiment, if you put 4.5 people in a room.
And I said, well, what half of a person do you want?
I wanted the middle half.
I'm going to need the middle. What? So you want someone in there with no head and no legs? Yeah.
Oh, it's bad.
Yeah.
I knew what I meant.
In order, with your experiment, in order to get half, you would need all 5 in a room to perform what you expected them to perform, and then in another.
I didn't expect anyone. Let me get this straight here. I didn't expect anyone to perform anything.
And then, in another group, you'd want 4 out of the 5. So in other words, then you would have.
Oh, this is what you do. You go all bloody scientific. That I don't care. It was just a very flippant comment that you needed exactifying, and it just doesn't work like that in my head.
I like that word.
Yes. What word?
Chalk that one up. Exactifying.
Well, you know what I meant. You wanted to exactify it. Exactify. That's a brilliant word. Oh, my God.
By taking the ing off it does not make it anything more.
Does that make you an exactifier?
Oh, here we go.
Oh, fancy. Fancy. You're an exactifier. Right, so also how we're going on this series is Simon has no idea. I've got a new pad and everything. New pad, Fabulous. New diary.
You're very excited. You had a new diary today, didn't you?
Oh, I loved it.
It was like a new handbag.
I loved it. It's like a Christmas thing. If my dear mum was alive today, we'd also just get the nuts and satsumas and prunes out on the table as well today. And done. I'm ready for Christmas. Done. House is clean. Oh, I haven't put clean sheets on the bed though. No, I can't be asked. But all the other beds are done. We've got family arriving tomorrow. And that's it. Christmas done. We're going to have time off. We've struggled with our time off, haven't we?
Yeah, it's hard. It's let's kick straight into it, isn't it? But we tend to like being busy, or we tend to want time off when we're busy, and we find it difficult to. Well, I certainly find it difficult to relax because I always feel like I should be doing something.
You always want what you haven't got. And I think it would be fair to say that mentally you've really struggled this past week.
Yeah, more so in the last week than in the last 6 months.
I wonder why that is then. So we've had time off. We've got enough money to survive until next year, until the bookings start coming in.
Given that we're in the last week of December, that's like we've got enough money to survive until next year.
Yeah, but my God, that's such a better position than what we was in.
I'm joking with you. I'm teasing you. But yes, completely, 100%. Well, you look back a year and my gosh, what transformation.
And you've just been really, really down. You've had to struggle. And so say, you say it's your story. What I've really got to try and do is not
talk over people all the time.
Yeah, but not fill in the blanks for you, because I love you so very much and I know what you're going through and I know the signs. And it's a chemical imbalance. It's serotonin, and
it's not serotonin.
But it's not.
Is it?
And so I've got to not answer for you because you have a pair. You know how to use them. I've created a monster, so go for it.
About what? I was until you interrupted me.
Did I really? No.
I was talking about it.
I was being exactifying to the situation.
Is that the name of this episode?
Possibly. Oh, here we go. I shall write it down.
Thanks very much.
Carry on.
About what? I don't know what I don't know.
Exactifying. That is one tricky word to spell.
I wonder if it's real.
Talking of which, there was a word, goblin mode.
Sorry?
Do it. Oh, thank you, universe. Goblin mode. It's gone. It's gone in.
In what context?
It's the new word. It's the new word in the dictionary for a year. I mean, what a goal to get a word in the dictionary. What's it called? The dictionary?
The
Britannia?
Oxford English Dictionary?
Yes, that one. It's gone in that one. It's gone in that one. Goblin mode.
What does it mean?
You ready? It's Wikipedia. Fact, this is. This has gone in that dictionary, so it's a fact word. Goblin mode is the rejection of societal, same thing, yeah? Goblin mode is the rejection of societal expectations and the act of living in an unkept, hedonistic manner without concern for one's self-image. We do that a lot.
I was waiting for that.
But isn't it perfect? We go into goblin mode.
I can't help it, but whenever you say the word goblin, it sounds like gobbling.
Goblin? Well, of course it sounds like goblin.
No,
it's
goblin.
Goblin.
Goblin. Oh, gobbling.
We're in goblin mode. You're such a...
Well, we call it different. We call it campo clothes, don't we?
Call it campo. Gone campo.
We've gone full campo.
Gone full campo. We have levels of campo, don't campo. We've got levels of campo.
I went out in my loungewear today.
You did. You went into Colmenar in your loungewear.
And you said I looked all right.
You did.
Well, there you go.
It's a little bit goblin. I thought it was great. Actually, it's a thing, goblin mode.
Is that right?
But, so we have campo mode, don't we? We're up in our mountain. We went down to the land of people yesterday. We got dressed and everything. We got dressed today. But
yeah, go on.
In my thing for 2023, with my intention for 2023, and I'll get on to intentions and manifestations in the universe, and I'm going to give you anything you want to listen to about that. But my intention that I have set is I need to, well, one, which sounds really sad, and it's not that sad or pathetic, but I actually don't like seeing myself at all. I just like, I would say to you, don't I, people must come up to you and go, fucking hell, what are you doing?
What on earth possessed you?
She must be good at goblin mode. But it's like, what are you doing? So I need to just like looking at myself a bit more.
You just need to improve your own self-worth, don't
That's
you?
it. That's it in big words. Yes. So, and I forgot what I was saying.
But that's as much a part of the spirituality we follow as anything else, is to be...
Yeah, absolutely.
Be proud of yourself.
So that is my intention going forward. But we went down yesterday and you said, do you want to go au natural or...
or do you want to put some makeup on? How do you want to do it? Yeah, there was no.
How do you want to do it?
But it wasn't. I wasn't saying you should do one way or the other. It was just for you to have a think about it, because otherwise you'd have just sat down and we'd have recorded it and gone, oh, I don't like the way I look, or I should have done this, or I should have done that. So it was to bring something up so you could think about it. Right.
So I did think about it, and I did apply the law to it. And the law being, we're going to talk about the law a lot, and it's the law of attraction, and it's like attracts like, and it's what thoughts become things. So there's no point me sitting here putting on a face full of makeup and doing my hair, because one, I can't be asked to do that. I'm lazy. I would like to be able to do that. But the other thing is, I thought about it and I owned the situation that I'm not going to do that. And now I know I'm going to look at this and not like how I look. But my intention is that I'm going to like that eventually by the end of this podcast.
Well, just to give you a case in point, I never used to like the recording of my own voice, did I?
Yeah.
If you remember. And then I did some stuff on the radio with Spectrum FM and things like that. And over a period of time, you just get used to it. And now it doesn't bother me at all. I can actually listen. I can record myself.
You can listen to your own voice.
Yeah.
I'm going to challenge you, though, on that.
My own voice.
Because you're not going to watch the Channel 4 TV show, are you?
I said I can handle the sound of my own voice. I didn't say I can watch.
So maybe that should be your intention. Because I had to watch it on my own 2 years ago. And am I nervous about this show going out? Absolutely. Absolutely. I know I should not have worn them floral trousers. I know I shouldn't have done it, okay? But it was hot, it was August, I was sweating everywhere.
It might not be on.
It might not be on.
We have nothing to do with the edit.
I'm hoping it's not going to be on. But there's kind of things that I overthink. I do overthink.
The other thing I would say is I've listened to other people talk, especially actors and things like that, and a lot of them, or a number of them, don't watch anything that they're in.
But see, I can't see how we can't watch this. We don't know what anyone's talking about.
But it doesn't matter.
Like talking to us. I don't care what people put online and stuff.
Yes, but we do. We know everything, because it doesn't matter what's in the edit. We've lived it.
Oh, that's true. I never thought of that. Oh,
cheers.
Okay, thank
Seconds
you.
away, round 3.
There we go, yes.
The fact is you don't have to watch something, because if people say, oh, I remember when Simon was cleaning the pool and it was empty or there was green or whatever, it doesn't matter, does it? Because we know, we've lived it. We've experienced everything. We've experienced all of it.
But what happens with that
is
people will say to us, very kindly, we're going to sit here, we've got people that are going to come and watch the series with us.
Well, that's because you invited them.
Because I like socialising, is what you do.
I'm going back in a goblin mode.
You need to...
I need a switch on the side.
You need to go full-blown goblin, otherwise you're not doing it. Just saying.
Oh, suits you.
Yeah.
Said the actress to the bishop.
It would.
Are we using
if it ever
that?
happened.
I don't think we should use that this year.
What, goblin mode?
No, said the actress to the bishop. I think that was overused last year.
All right, should we use what Ricky says? That's what she said. That's what he says, doesn't he?
Yeah.
That's what she said.
No, we should come up with our own.
I think we can do whatever we want.
I think we can. It's our podcast. You're absolutely right.
Maybe goblin mode should be...
See, I don't know now. Do we use goblin mode or exactifying? I don't know now.
Exactifying goblin mode. That's what we done.
It's a bit much. Anyway.
Oh, God, says you, who uses too many words in everything that you do. Exactifying goblin mode is a bit much.
Whatever you like, love.
Thank you. That's the right answer.
Right.
Anyway, I've got all this list of things, so that's what I was saying.
Welcome to season 4.
Welcome to season 4. And so the changes are we're doing this, as in I'm pointing to cameras right now. So where's that? How's that going out? What's happening there?
I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Probably go out on YouTube.
Oh, say, fancy. Fancy. We've got a YouTube channel. Do we need one?
I think I've got about 8.
That's fancy. And why are you doing that? Just saying.
Well,
that sounds like it was on my list. It's not. I want to know.
I think it's purely because a lot of podcasts now can be filmed and are filmed, and it's people sometimes like to watch rather than just listen. You know, and I think that was found, if you remember, a little while ago when we did our lives on Facebook that were very popular.
Very true.
People just like to, and although we're not in a position where we can time those and be interactive, I don't know, maybe, you know, it's like we're going out on the telly, so maybe our podcast should be recorded and and we should probably tell people about actually what we're talking about.
Go on then.
So we're going out. Just thought of that. We're talking about. So yeah, we are.
Well, this cozy insides.
Cozy insides, coincides.
Cozy insides with it.
Yeah. So we're now.
We're going to release this. We're going to put out season 4 the same time that the TV show goes out.
Right. So
is that right?
If you're listening if you're listening to this and you haven't seen it or you don't know what on earth we're talking about, we will be on season 8 of New Life in the Sun, following us in our new guest.
How we got to where a year. We've been here a year.
Mental, isn't it?
That is incredibly mental. I literally today. So as we've said, it's the last week of the year. Christmas is in a couple of days for us here. This is obviously going out later. But this time last year, I cannot tell you what a different situation we were in. We had all this there, manifested to go. And it done it. It happened. 365 days, not a long time. It's very short. It's an absolute blink, actually.
Why does that get quicker as you get older?
Was
that your stomach?
Did you hear that?
You're a bit peckish, love.
I am.
Are you?
Stomach thinks my throat's being cut. I tell you, you haven't fed me since this morning. Starving. And we just had a vodka and... No, you had a vodka and Coke.
We got a lot
7 years I've been with you. I've never seen you drink vodka and Coke. We're supping up the alcohol because it's Christmas.
We had 3 bottles of vodka.
I know. We're at that point. Oh, it's Christmas.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Christmas.
You know what?
What are you cooking me for my tea, lover?
No, what were you talking about before I so rudely interrupted you?
Oh my God, that's gone straight to my head. It's because I've only had a bowl of porridge. We're eating healthy next year, aren't we?
I don't know. It's a bit weird.
What do you mean I don't know? We are.
No, I was thinking we live in a cottage in the mountains. You're eating porridge.
Yes.
It's a bit like we're the 3 bears, isn't it?
Where's the little one? Because I'm the big one, you're the medium-sized one.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Oh, I don't know. I'd fight you for that.
You're going to be daddy bear, are you?
I'll be whatever bear you want to call me, my love. But I think size-wise, it's a bit weird. Got a thing, haven't we? Because I don't have scales. I don't like scales. It's that time of year again where it's just self-reflection, isn't it? It's all the things that's shitty about the end of the year is that you look at what you've done and what you haven't done.
I like
which
your
is why
attitude
people don't like the end of the year and Christmas. They label Christmas and New Year. But guess what? Pick the positives out of it.
Yeah.
It's time to go, oh, don't like that about myself, so I'm going to change it. Going to change it. I don't like the fact that I can't look in the mirror without just... Ugh.
I think also, though, it's very important to not try and make drastic changes, but to make changes that you're going to stick to.
Don't put yourself up for failure.
Yeah, that's the important thing,
Key.
Absolutely. It's like, picture, and this is part of how we think of things, picture how you want yourself to be. Picture how you want yourself to be feeling. Feel it inside. Feel that good feeling inside and it'll happen.
It's all about the emotion, isn't it? So, and it's recognising the emotion, how you're feeling, and being honest about it and owning it.
And
Am
trust me,
I shitting myself with this TV programme going out? 100%.
Yeah, but
100%. My ego is having a party with me right now. So my biggest thing is controlling that. I know I can.
What's your biggest fear about it then?
And flowery trousers.
It's not really a reason not to...
Just the online arseholes that are out there that we've experienced and you can do nothing about. And until people know they're out there and you have to deal with them.
I know, but what you have to do here is, and we've spoken to lots of people about this over the course of the year and before that, is you have to put it into perspective. You can get 95 people out of 100 or 4.5 people out of 5 who say... I was wondering if you were listening.
I did switch off for a bit then.
Yeah. 95 people out of 100, or even 99 people out of 100 can have everything positive to say, and yet you focus on the one person who says something negative.
Yes.
And you have to dismiss it.
Well, it's not dismiss it. I've put things in place. It's owning it, and it's putting things in place. So we have a team ready. I mean, that's ridiculous to say, but we have people there that are going to deal with all of that. We've taken the advice that we've been given. We've taken everything that we've been done, and we're just normal frigging people. Just, why did we do this?
Everybody.
Exactly, but why did we do this TV show again? Why? Because I want a fully booked guest house.
Yeah.
Do I want to be a celebrity or recognised in Mercadona? Hell no. But it's par for the course, and we've got some close friends. We had lunch with them yesterday who are also on the show. We've had people stay here that have got, they're on like Brits Abroad, aren't they? The other TV show. We know people on the coast. We're just normal people trying to make a living.
Yes. And that's absolutely true.
And it's the downside of it. So that's my ego's having a...
We have a story to tell. They approached us and asked us if they could continue telling our story.
Oh, I'm going to stop you there, though. I'm going to stop you there because that's what I was getting to with this podcast. I've planned, and Simon doesn't know. Look, I've planned it all for the want of the cameras. 3 episodes ahead, and you have no idea.
No.
And see, episode 2 is going to be FAQs. Frequently asked questions. And a year on, we were season 6 on New Life in the Sun, and we get asked a lot of the same questions. Of course we do. They're absolute, genuine, brilliant questions that I know people want answered. So I'm going to fire them at Simon in our next episode.
Oh, well, that's interesting.
Yeah, there you go. Simon doesn't know what's happening because the only deal with doing this podcast, because we like doing it, 1. 2... It's it's a very fine line. Do I push Simon 1,000,000% all the friggin' time? I push Simon.
But the other thing is I don't like both of us knowing how we're going. I don't feel that it's natural, relaxed, or off the cuff if we both know what's going to happen.
Oh, hell no.
Because what happens is if you have an idea how the episode should run, and then I don't, then I instinctively bring up things that come into my head that take us off that beaten track and make the episode real.
And that's the thing. That's what we've had to realise, although I have just realised now, penny's just dropped. I've got a whole list of things there. We haven't spoken about any of them. How long have we been talking for?
Well, about 20 minutes. So.
Oh, that's all right then. Right, let's go back to my list.
Is there anything else you want to say about welcoming to season 4?
Welcome to season 4. That's mental. That's mental. Oh, cheers.
You know you wanted that sound in it.
That's what it's going to be.
Yeah,
cheers.
It's going to be the chink of the glass. Yeah.
Well, that's the other thing is, see, we do our research. But we've done our research, and some podcasts have like little noises that kind of cut the crap to go back to serious again.
Yeah, I don't think every podcast has the sound of your stomach being hungry as a noise.
Yeah, don't do that one. Would that have come out?
No,
that's okay then. I need to eat. Back to Goblin mode. Right, so we're going to go down the list. Well, how we tick and why we tick. We've done that.
Well, we've said we're going to... This is that how we manifest and how we live our life and the spirituality and how we go about making decisions. That's going to come up in each and every episode.
Yes,
because
we're going to bang on a bit more about that.
Yeah,
so
we're going to cross
as we
that
said,
bridge,
if you don't like it, if you don't like spirituality,
or maybe
off.
you don't know anything about it. I mean,
do you know what?
Yeah, it's like have a listen and see what you think. And if you don't like it, hey, everyone has a choice.
I've got a very, very important thing to say, actually. I just need to go back to our finally the finale episode of season 3 we put out. Just need to go backwards. Never go backwards because it's there. It's in the past for a reason. I'm going that way. But I need to just revisit that. We put out finally the finale. So we answered the questions. We finished season 3 very quickly, just to recap it. I want to say it's happened a few times now. If ever, you beautiful, lovely people that listen to us, you send us messages, and some of you will send us things in the post and send us cards and send us stuff, and it's lovely. It's very, very lovely. Of course it is.
But we don't get any of it in the post.
That's what I was going to say, but you've just generalised it completely.
But this isn't the...
Don't butt in, let me finish.
This isn't the journey with Kirsty, is it?
Yeah, but I was speaking, I was saying something.
I know, for hours.
If ever, you beautiful people, and please don't ever send us anything, you really don't need to. But some people, it's come up twice now, recently twice, which is why I'm bringing it up, sent us something for our wedding, and sent us something. We never got it. And it dawned on me that maybe them people were like, rude. Sent them that, went to the time I don't even know what it is.
I know the time and effort to put it together,
to send it, to post it to us. We didn't know you was posting it. We didn't, and it's to send it to us and all that. And it's mortifying to think for a second that you would have thought, if ever I receive anything ever, one of the first things I learn and I bang into my children is you write a thank you note. Anyone that was at our wedding will know you get a handwritten thank you note. Personally, I will say thank you to you. Of course, you've taken the time. My mum taught me that. You take the time to do it. I take the time to say thank you.
But unfortunately, with this address that we live is not a postal address.
It's not a postal address. It's really weird. We don't get stuff.
We
just don't
rural.
get stuff. So it's not that I'm up my own arse going, oh, I'm sure we've got sent loads of stuff. I'm not. But do you know what? If some people out there sent us stuff, it's come to my attention and we never got it and we didn't know. I'm mortified at the thought that you think we haven't said thank you or anything like that.
To be fair, the only times that we will get stuff, that we will get it, is that if it's signed for and our phone number is on the envelope, because then it will go into the local post office and they will call us.
Oh, she's lovely, isn't she? That's the thing about living rurally. Go right off now, go right back to our little log cabin in the mountains. Beautiful little village in Colmenar. We took her a present for Christmas, didn't we? Mm-hmm. Do you know her name yet?
No.
Rude.
Actually, I probably do, but I've forgotten it.
So lovely. And we both, in fact, we'll put it out there, you can message in with this one. We both went to the little local hairdressers. Oh, she's lovely. I really need to go down there.
She needs to fall back into love with hairdressing.
She needs to fall back into love with her life and hairdressing.
Baby,
I know, she's got a little baby, little hairdressers in Colmenar, and yeah, I need to gift her something and pay it forward. Yeah, a little Paolo Santo in there, little crystal or something. Lovely. I mean, God love her. We both had a haircut. Challenge you, all of you guys out there that email a message into us. How much did it cost us? Simon had a haircut. Doesn't look too shabby. I had a haircut. If I had my hair done and glammed up, you would see it. And it looked all right, didn't it? It was fine. It was a cut and blow dry.
So I had a trim. Kirsty had a cut and blow dry.
Yes.
How much was it in total?
How much was it in total in our little village down the road? So much so, we're going to go, yeah, it was lovely. I'm not going to tell you how much it is, but what I'm going to do is write it on the next one, how much. I'm writing it now, because I forget. I know that comes as a surprise to any of you. How much was... Carry on, Simon.
I'm
blow.
Isn't it? Sorry?
Yeah, how much for a cut and a blow? So other than that, we've tried time off. See my list. Hating Christmas. Oh, cheers. Many times. Next one is, update on our little log cabin in the mountains. Best thing ever about closing at the end of season. What is it? We eat all the stock.
I know, and drink it as well.
We eat and drink all the stock. We've eaten some weird stuff.
Yeah, but you've done, well, it's not weird, is it? It's
weird mixes.
It's nice, but weird mixes. But we've done some sensible things. We had the lovely event with Ricky up here, and we used a lot of stock for that. And we had the party, your glitter and gratitude.
I love that.
We're
doing it every year.
That every year.
Yeah, absolutely. Pay it back. Big thing about the law of attraction.
It's going to be big in the future, that, your glitter and gratitude party, isn't it?
Yeah.
To get an invite
big
to that.
Now.
To get an invite.
It is.
To get an invite to that's going to be something.
Aye. It's gratitude is the main thing. Are we grateful? I'm glad that's just, do you know, if you saw my list, you've just led me into that. Is gratitude is the biggest thing. And I'm working with my youngest son with this at the minute.
Yeah.
We've all got stuff to be grateful for.
It's a big thing of The Secret and the law of attraction. And
yes.
Everything is to say thank you. To say thank you
Very
for
much.
what you get and what you receive.
Very much.
And it doesn't have to be materialistic or anything. It's just for waking up in the morning and seeing the sunrise.
Or just going on breathing. Thank you for giving me another
How's your
day.
breathing?
It's by going, thank you for breathing. Thank you for getting up. You've given me another day. You've given me another day to make my mark.
Absolutely.
Fantastic.
Say thank you. So going back to your son.
Is that bad? I've forgotten what I was saying already.
You were saying that the gratitude thing is something you're working on with Jamie at the moment.
Yes, absolutely. And he's at the point that he's really good. He's really good with this stuff. But when your chips are down and you're not feeling great, that's when it's really difficult. Which was us this time last year.
Well, one of the things I will say about how we live our life and everything is it's not easy. This is it's not like Don't think we're saying this off the cuff, or that we're saying this because, this is how you should do it and everything. There are lots and lots of different ways.
We're not even saying it as a lecture. We're saying it because I genuinely believe if people had less than 0.5% of the belief that we have, you're going to be...
Yeah.
This isn't a better place.
This isn't about putting it down anyone's throat or saying anything. This is just
but we said that. If you don't want to listen to it, turn off.
But what I'm saying is this is how we live our life. And I want to reiterate, it is not easy.
It's a daily practice.
Absolutely.
A daily practice.
And it takes practice to make it, to not to make it work. It takes practice to
believe it works.
To believe it, yeah, and for it to become second nature. And that's where you need to get to.
Yeah.
Eventually.
And just when you think that you're there, that it's second nature, something could come along and you'll go, uh-oh.
Now, Jamie is such a wonderful, wonderful lad, but he's
down on his uppers.
He's experiencing some tough times, like you do. He's just coming up to 21. It's like he's a young lad.
It's his 21st birthday, isn't it, on New Year's Eve? I know it's just such a crap birthday.
But do you know what? When he's on it, he is brilliant at it.
Oh, he just fires it out and he just does it. So for him... At the moment, your starting point, lesson 1 of this week. There's no lessons, and we're not doing it like that. But do you know what? Gratitude's the key. So very much so. 1 foot in front of the other when you get out of bed. First step, thank. Second step,
and it only has to be. It's not as if you have to vocalise it or anything like that. You just say it in your head. You just
all be in your head. We've kept this in our head for years.
Have a shower in the morning. Thank you for the hot water. I can still afford me blooming electric. It's like. Just all that kind of stuff. Whatever you feel you want to say thank you for.
And I had that very much today, a year on, 365 days. This time last year, I was the lowest I've ever been in my life. Not this time, a month back, 13 months. And that was when I had to really dig deep and trust in the secret and the law of attraction and the universe and stuff.
In case you're wondering if you can pick up on the growling that's in the background, that's not Kirsty's stomach, that's our dogs playing on the mat.
The dogs are playing downstairs. Yeah, Derek and Bailey are in. They're in. Well, they're in and they're out because Bailey prefers to be out. Derek prefers to be in. Got a 2-seater settee. That bloody dog. Actually,
when we're sat on it, he tries to get. This is a 55-kilo Spanish Mastiff trying to get in between us on the settee at night.
And he did.
And he managed it, yeah. Mind you had to give way.
Oh, I know, but how can you not to that little face?
Mental.
Oh, my God.
What else you got on the list?
Right, what else I've got on the list?
We don't have to get through everything. It can move on.
I know. What we don't get through, I'm putting on to next week. But next week, or not next week, but the next one is a FAQ. But the fridges. So we're clearing out the fridges, obviously, eating loads of stuff. New menus next year, and we're trying new menus, that's what I was getting to about our guest house. Very exciting. So we've got rosti potatoes, done, check. Dolphin wild potatoes, because we watched Sunday Brunch. Love Sunday Brunch.
Yes,
and who was that guy on there? Michelle Rossi.
Michelle Roux.
Roux, not Rossi. Who's Rossi? Oh, rosti potatoes. Sorry, got confused.
I thought you meant Valentino Rossi, the famous MotoGP rider. I'm like, does he do dolphin wild potatoes?
Brilliant cheat recipe for dolphin wild potatoes.
It's not so much that. There's nothing really different. It's a slightly different way of doing it, and I really like it. And it comes.
You
out
like
really
it? It's
well,
different to you, isn't it?
Yeah.
Fell out about it, didn't we? Fell out over custard.
We did fall out over custard, but you're still doing it wrong.
I'm not doing it wrong.
I mean, it came out right, but it's not.
I've said it before on this podcast. I have brought up a family. I know how to cook. Just because you've gone all chefery, do not tell me how to bloody cook or how to cook custard, because I know how to do it.
You were rich in the past. You just went out for your treacle sponge and custard. You didn't make it.
No, I didn't. I just got someone to do it for me.
Thanks very much, everyone. Rest my case.
So the menus are changing. We are up level with them. We were shut until the 1st of March. On our booking system, we are shut until the 1st of March. We actually have taken bookings for February, private bookings for February. So if you want a booking in February, please email us. If you look on the booking system, we are shut. We're doing it because we need to paint the house.
Yes.
We need to. These 2 weeks have gone. It's that battle between having time off, having Christmas, January. I know it's going to go so quickly. The admin is going to be loads. We need to paint the outside and inside of the house.
Do the wood.
Stain. Is it stain?
Stain.
Treat all
stain,
the wood.
Treat, varnish the wood.
So we're closed until the 1st of March, but we are open in February if you want to get in touch with us.
If you want a date,
Basically.
even now, get in touch.
Oh, yeah.
Speak to us direct. Phone the number.
Yeah,
get in touch.
just get in touch. We're not on booking.com. We're closed on booking.com for now. Why? Because they're robbing bastards. I prefer not to give them the 21%. I would prefer actually to give you the 21% by booking direct.
Yes.
And that's what happens there. So that's why we're closed on booking.com. Anything else, lover?
Don't think so.
I can put all these things. Lemon curd. See, next time, Harry and Meg, hating Christmas or expectation, done that over Christmas, but New Year plans. We've got some great New Year plans now.
Yeah.
But we had people that inquired to book and couldn't get here, and car hire and stuff, and now we've got a booking for New Year. Great, fabulous. And we were going to go and help someone out. See, that's paying it forward. We said we were going to go and help because we had a booking, then they couldn't get here because car hire is a rip-off. And then we offered to help a friend out.
Yes.
To work.
Yes.
For them, to help them out because they had staff shortages. And then we then got another inquiry for New Year. It's been just a little bit of a roller coaster New Year, but I'm really looking forward to it. And I get to sit down, get drunk, and watch you sing and eat roast beef. Can't wait.
I know.
Perfect New Year for me.
Thinly sliced, medium rare roast beef.
Thick slice, honk of rare roast beef. Thank you very much.
Well, you'll have to have the middle then.
I'll have whatever I want.
Well, if you have the end, it's not going to be rare, is it?
Are you going to sing for me?
I'll sing for you all.
Lemon curd, contentment, gratitude.
You ask me a question and then you just move on, don't you? It's terrible.
Did I?
Yeah.
Rude. Sorry, lover. What did I ask you?
You said, are you going to sing for me? And I went to answer and you went, lemon curd.
Because I know you'd say yes. I know you'd say yes. That's why I married you, because I know you'd say yes.
If you assume, it makes an arse of you and me.
Why?
Oh.
What?
Think of the spelling of the word.
What word? What? You confused the hell out of me.
Assume. ASSUME.
Oh, you bloody dickhead. As we were saying this morning.
You never heard that before?
No, I haven't, but I've heard it now. Lemon curd.
We got lemon. You've written lemon curd.
Lemon curd. Next time. Limiting beliefs and blocks. Next time. Far too deep to get into now. We've bunk and done off enough.
Yeah, I know. We've gone.
How long?
45 minutes. Or
oh, I'm sorry. I can only apologise, everybody. I will tell you about strawberry Baileys next time.
It's our podcast. It can be as long as it likes.
Strawberry Baileys, Mercadona, €5.50. Bought it for Christmas, a little bit of a treat.
You know, like you do, bought a bottle, didn't we?
Bought a bottle, done it.
That evening.
Done it while we watched Peter Kay last night. Who'd have thunk it?
I know.
But felt so much better. My teeth were furry and everything. It was lovely. Decided it was like strawberry milkshake with a little bit of alcohol in it, which I think basically that's what Baileys is.
Yeah, so I suggested we just buy the yoghurt-based strawberry from
just add vodka.
Mercadona and stick vodka in it, yeah.
Doing it, lover.
Happy days.
Doing it.
Right.
So we're off to celebrate Christmas. Thank you for listening for this first one. If you like this, is this the point where we're supposed to say subscribe
No,
and
because
follow?
we're not doing that.
All right then.
Well,
I'm not going to say that.
No,
then.
I know. Actually, you're right. I was thinking that was monetised, but it's not. No, you're absolutely right. So you can say that.
And then you'll get updates when we drop another one.
Welcome to season 4.
Adios.
So wherever you're listening to it on, like Kirsty said, if you get the chance, please subscribe and please follow. And
it makes absolutely no difference to us at all, but it does to you because you'll get a little notification.
Well, and rate
when
it
we put another thing on.
rate it as long as it's 5 out of 5, because then that pushes us up if we actually get other people listening to it rather than our posse.
Share the love, pay it forward.
Absolutely.
A bit of gratitude goes a long way.
Yeah. Thanks for listening, everyone. We'll see you next time.
Adios.
You were listening to The Journey with Kirsty and Simon. Please rate, review and subscribe if you like what we do. And don't forget to check out our website, CasaKiSi.com, for all our accommodation offers. We'll see you next time.